You guys already know me. I like telling it how it is, showing you actual helpful tips that are effective, and reality is most aren't telling you about. That's what I do. I teach. Well, for today's topic, I'm going to show you 8 things that no one has ever taught you about hair and styling your hair. I've done it for skincare. Today we're doing it for hair. If that sounds interesting, let's hop into it. Number 1, your body, it doesn't prioritize your hair. Since hair is not a vital organ or tissue, your body doesn't prioritize it, and it doesn't supplement it with all the nutrition that it needs. And this is the biggest challenge against healthy hair growth and having luscious hair, because not only is your body not giving it the supplements that it needs, most guys don't take that extra step of actually taking care of their hair, which means that if our body's not doing it, it's our duty to supply our hair with everything that it needs so it looks good. Number 2, your hair is mostly made up of a protein called keratin. This is the exact same protein that certain animals' horns, claws, feathers, and beaks are made of. This is why Brazilian blowouts and certain keratin treatments are actually very good for your hair. It bonds the rough edges of every single hair strand, making it straighter and promoting strength and shine. Number 3, you need to apply heat to make your hair more manageable. I'm pretty sure your dad never showed you or taught you that you needed to apply heat for ultimate sexiness and achieving that hairstyle that you want. This is exactly why I love using the Flow from our sponsor Vanity Planet every single morning. This is a ceramic hair straightening brush that just makes the whole process super simple. I have naturally wavy / curly hair, and it's pretty coarse, so when I don't use heat, basically the hair stays very frizzy, tangled up, and very hard to manage, and no matter how much product I apply, it just curls up and never stays in place. Using this, I cut back the heat, I straighten my hair, but the beauty about this hair straightener is that it doesn't leave it pin straight and instead gives you more of a natural straight look with a slight wave, which ends up giving you natural hairstyles that doesn't look like you put in too much effort. And the reality is that you don't, because unlike a regular straightening iron that has 2 plates and you have to be there ironing your hair section by section, with this Flow ceramic hair straightening brush, you basically are just brushing your hair like you would with a regular brush. Essentially how it works is, like I said, this is a ceramic brush, so each bristle of the brush heats up to evenly distribute the heat through your hair as you're brushing it through. Now the cool part is that the tips of those bristles never heat up, so you don't have to worry about burning your forehead or your scalp as you're doing the process. And this is why it's so important for guys to understand that you need to use heat to make your hair more manageable, because your end hairstyle, it will be amazing, and without heat you'll never reach that. So if you want to check out the Flow, there's going to be a link down below, but also there's going to be a massive discount code that's going to make this brush super affordable, making it a no-brainer and a tool that every guy needs in their bathroom. If you guys want to check it out, it'll be linked down below. Number 4, your hair, it's actually dead. You might be surprised to know this, but the hair on your head, it's actually dead, and the only exception to this is the hair that is still inside the epidermis of your scalp. But everything else, which is pretty much all you see, it's dead. This is why it's important to really take care of it, like I mentioned in the first tip, and also go into the barbershop for every once in a while to get your ends cut, because those ends are the oldest part of your hair, which probably have the most damage from all the heat and chemicals that you use on a daily basis that end up at split ends. So to make sure your hair always looks good, you probably want to get a trim. Number 5, the brush you use can not only cut down styling time, but also achieve a better hairstyle. Most guys never consider using a hairbrush or just use something cheap. The issue is that if you do choose one of these, you'll end up with a flat or ugly hairstyle, or several minutes styling and blow drying your hair because for some reason you can't get all the moisture out. My suggestion, always go with the ceramic brush. With the ceramic brush, you can dry your hair 10 times faster because the ceramic barrel retains the heat, which basically evenly distributes it through the hair, which helps it dry faster, but also achieve maximum volume, giving you the best hairstyle possible. Which rolls us on to number 6. Brushing your hair daily helps distribute your natural oil. So not only will your hair dry faster and get a better volume, brushing your hair is also going to help distribute the natural oils that your body's producing. And this is crucial because not only is a buildup of oil bad because your hair looks greasy and dirty, but also because it just weighs it down and prevents you from getting maximum volume. The problem becomes that a pool of that oil basically collects at the scalp of your hair or the base, because that's where all the the oil production is happening. So brushing your hair will evenly distribute that oil all through each strand of hair to make sure you're coating each strand and there's no overabundance. Number 7, natural hair growth is only anywhere from half an inch to an inch a month. There's no miracle formula to expedite this. So if you're trying to grow your hair out, your best bet, it's patience. And the reality is, before you make the decision to grow out your hair, you need to realize that to get to that length you want, you probably are looking at anywhere from 4 to 6 months. And finally, number 8, if you get a lot of flyaways, a quick hack you can do is just spray your brush with some hairspray. Again, like I've been showing you this whole video, a brush is an excellent tool to distribute whatever product through each of your hair strands. So if you have a lot of little flyaways, an easy way to control that is with hairspray. So you just spray your hairbrush with some hairspray and then brush your hair as you normally would. The hairspray will evenly distribute it through all the hair strands, even the flyaway ones, to make sure everything locks in and your hair is looking on point. And that's basically it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to drop us a like down below. Also, don't forget to check out our sponsor, Flow. They're gonna be linked down below as well. That's it for me today. See you next time.